Mogane.
Yes,
Still under oath, sir?
Confirmed, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Baruit.
As a court, please, my lord, the matter stood down on Friday to today for cross-examination by the defense.
Okay, yes, Mr. Mogane.
Court pleases, my lord. Mr. Mogane, I can see you are a very experienced law enforcement officer since 2003, since 2002. And I believe that's the time when you started as an officer, we were together in Johannesburg. Is that correct?
Johannesburg.
indeed.
That is correct. So I say
I just want to take you from what you told the court regarding the meeting in December. Your first, your evidence in chief is that you met in December with Brigadier Kininda and you discussed about the death of Senzo Meyo.
Re kopane re ka baka la molato wa kisa me wa setso mo iseng mola iseng go gwa setso me kopane ka docket nna le Brigadier Kininda
bolela gape
nna le Brigadier Kininda re kopane re discuss a docket ya polao ya setso me wa iseng
when I met Brigadier Kininda, we met to discuss the docket regarding the murder of Senzo Meyo.
Yes, that was the
Sathi masitangana no Brigadier Kininda sasihlangana nje ukhuluma ngedocket ekhuluma ngokufa kuka Senzo Meyo.
Yes, I'm referring to the 20th of December. 2019 when you discuss, when you met with Brigadier Kininda.
Brigadier Kininda. I am listening.
Yes. I just want to check if amongst the members or the team that was leading the investigation, that was conducting the investigation on the death of Senzo Meyo, how many were you that were considered as the investigating team?
More but one of the extra Senzo Meyo. Give up a guy, one of the team investigation.
Brigadier Kininda,
it is Brigadier Kininda, myself, Brigadier Kininda Nami,
Sergeant Mokola, and then the late Sergeant Mabena.
And the late Sergeant Mabena.
All right. Will I be wrong if I say your involvement was because you were the investigating officer in the matter of Nongo under case number 163-10-2018?
That is correct.
And the involvement of Sergeant Mogane was because of as she was or she is an investigating officer in the matter of Tembisa, where accused number 1 was charged.
Sergeant Mogane no tsena ka lebaka gore ke yana mnyashmo fetseng ya go Tembisa.
Nga go phosholla Sergeant Mogola.
Sorry, Mogola. I beg your pardon.
Can I help you correct you a little bit? It is Sergeant Mogola.
Yes.
That is correct.
All right. So, according to your evidence, Sergeant Mabena was not involved in any cases that were suspected. Both accused were investigated of.
So, Sergeant Mabena, ore ena o ba sa shumika dikesi tse bana hanelwa ba naganelwang ka tsona?
No, le ena ba le gona go tloga mathomo.
He was there right from the beginning. Why khona kusuke kuqaleni?
But does not have a specific case that he was investigating like yourself.
Awuna case mo yena a di anyakisho.
No, yena ba re thusa fela ka lefapheng la crime intelligence.
No, he was helping us on the side of crime intelligence. Wesiza ke mayelana nelo kubizwa ngesingisi kuthiwa phecelezi i-crime intelligence.
Yes. In your evidence, you've mentioned the duties that you were performing. One, among other things, was to collect dockets and to download the exhibits. Is that so?
Una le mishomo boedia ya go collecta di dokumana lo di lata gape le go download di. Oh yeah.
No, we get later cell phone ki disha phone downloading. I did download myself.
No, I collected the cell phones and took them for downloading. I do not do the downloading myself. I ngihamba nje ngiyolanda umakhalekhukhwini ukuze bayowakhipha lo ngaphakathi akumina okukhiphayo.
And it also involved the arresting of the suspects. Your duties.
That is correct.
You testified, but for the purpose of the evidence, I don't think I have to question you on the information given by the informer, because he won't be called to come and testify. I just want, yes. I just want to establish, other than the informer, there's something that I want to put across to you as a version of accused number 2, not the entire version. What I want to introduce is as to how did you reach the place where accused number 2 resides at that time.
Sergeant Mabena was involved intelligence.
Like I have already mentioned that Sergeant Mabena was involved in crime intelligence.
The informer accused number 2.
He was the one that was working with informers to help us to find accused number 2. Njengoba sengishilo ukuthi Mabena isiza nge-crime intelligence yena wayisiza ukuthi siyokwazi ukuthi siyothola umsolo wesibili.
Let me put it this way, according to accused number 2. He was called on a 012 number a week before his arrest.
Bamo phone 012 number
the person who called him introduced herself as Sergeant Mohola. No, let me just clarify this. The person who called offered employment for accused number 2. Do you have knowledge of that?
No, I don't know anything about it.
Accused number 2 responded by saying, "I'm working. I'm not looking for employment. I am currently working." He further mentioned the lady who introduced herself as Sergeant Mohola further informed accused number 2 that, "No, look, we are looking for you. We want the address where you reside." And she further mentioned that accused number 2 is wanted for the death of Senzo Meyu.
ela motho a ba re mlatofadi wa bobedi wa nyakega ka lefu la Senzo Meyu.
re ganana le yona ka gore Sergeant Mogane nga ba mpoditse gore o ile a founela Ntanzi.
I do not agree with that because I believe Sergeant Mogane would have called me to tell me that he had phoned Mr. Ntanzi. Bengivumelana lo ngoba ngicela ukuthi ukuba kwenzekile uSergeant Mogane kuzongitshela ukuthi wafonela wakhuluma noNtanzi.
What is basically important about his evidence is that after such allegations were made telephonically, accused number 2 gave Sergeant Mogane the address where he resides, and that's the first time he denied his involvement in the death of Senzo Meyu.
Ala kamera for mulatofajwa wele afa Sergeant Mogane address ya ko adula and ke la mathomo ibile la mathomo a gana gore o ke ena a bulaileng cellphone.
Ke gana na le yona le gona gape Sergeant Mogane o tla tlo fetola ka yona ba re ke sa gana.
I still dispute that, but Sergeant Mogane is going to come and testify about that, but I still dispute that.
All right.
Kapika namanje lo kodwa ke Sergeant Mogane uzoza azozichazela lapha enkantolo kodwa ngiyaphika.
All right. Now let's get into the evidence where you arrived at Mogane, Rustenburg.
How does any move Lila Fita go Mogane go Rustenburg?
Firstly, you went to the police station, Mogane police station for backup. Is that so?
Lama Toma Lile police station ya go Mogane Lilo Nyaka Beka Kaobia. That is connected. Okala must be a la Pasama. Say a police station as a Mogane Safuni Backup.
What actually made you to go to Mogane police station to ask for a backup?
King says the Lemor Lia Mogane police station lo Nyaka Backup.
Kamla was police ala mo gore shumanga ona re o fitla pleke en lo gore a o itse ba se aga re thoma ka police station ga re bana ba tsebang pleke la go feta rena.
Well, according to the way that we work, the practice that we have as policemen is to first go to a police station, the local police station, because they are the people that know and understand the area.
Okay. When you approached the Mogane police station, was there any warrant of arrest that was issued against accused number 2?
Well, if it were Mogane police station, the only warrant is for sure. No, there was no such warrant. Yeah, the warrant to go up solo speed must figure out the
All right. So, what actually prompted you to go to the address or to the police station if there was no warrant of arrest?
Kings is the only police station. I saw no warrant of arrest.
Ona le molao tsogo ga mo Criminal Procedure Act o ile gore wa dumella go swara ka ntle warrant of arrest.
There is within the Criminal Procedure Act an allowance for effecting an arrest without a warrant of arrest. Khona phakathi emthethweni lapho ke esinikwa ke igunya lokuthi singabopha ngaphandle kwe warrant of arrest.
Yes, but I understand and I know that part of the legislation, but my concern is that upon arriving at Mogane in Rustenburg, accused number 2 was not aware that the police are looking for him.
Ora hali fitla go Mogane. Bula tu fa jobe do asatse gore le ona le mapodisha mo nyaka.
Go ya ka nna o ba sa tse mara ka mogole bele se gona le re gona le motho tso ka re le mo like Sergeant Mogane o ba tse ba ka mogoela a go tjanga go.
I do not know, but from what you have just said to me, you have just claimed that there was a Sergeant Mogane who made him aware that the police were looking for him. No, mina ngingazi kodwa ngiyazi ukuthi kokhona Sergeant Mogane owayesemtshelile ukuthi amaphoyisa ayamfuna.
All right. Just to draw the situation in the country at that time, we were under lockdown due to COVID-19.
Manje ngaleso sikhathi-ke izwe lonke lalivaliwe ngoba ngenxa yobhubhane lwe-COVID.
Is that correct?
Akunjalo?
Kennedy.
That is correct. Yebo, kunjalo.
And specifically about I'm concerned about 163 of 10 of 2018. That case of murder and possession of unlicensed firearm in Guanongo. You said, as you have indicated, that you are the investigating officer in the case.
Mokgetsing ya Kwanongoma ya sethunya le go swara le ya go bolaya case by 163 of 10 of 2018 le ke lena le diang ya tšhomo mokgetsing yo.
Vele ka gopola botse ke rile ke party ya yona, not fully investigating.
What I remember is that I said I am part of the investigating, not the whole investigating team. So amangi kumbula indlela engibheke ngayo ngithe mina bengingomunye wabaphenyi hayi ukuthi bekumina kuphela umphenyi la.
So when you approach accused number 2, were you in possession of the case docket bearing 163 of 10 2018?
So really no bulala mla to factor the case docket ila 163 of 10 of 2018.
No, better say so.
No, we didn't have it. So I paid.
So the information relating to that matter, how sure were you, if you were not the investigating officer, about the details contained in the docket?
So the very young Romanian Gamara docket, the end of the sort of docket.
Docket they fita waivala waizibishisha. O me gare bereka go ba busy, so office ne re shile officing docket.
When you get a docket, you read it and get a clear understanding of it. And because it was busy, we had actually left the docket in the office. We'll figure docket siyalifunda uluzwisise kahle kodwa ke ngoba kwaku nenqushu ngaleso sikhathi ngathi kusasematasa impela. So I'll share a docket office.
Okay. If you say you were part of the investigating process, in this case 163 of 10 2018, who was actually, as contained in the docket, who was the main investigating officer in that case?
Hello, below Mogane 163 of 10 of 2018. Ibeli mang omo mo bathong ba ba ne ba nyakishisha taba e
ngano re na go ele go re na be le brigadier Gidinda mara e be e tswa ile Nongoma.
Well, at that time I can say that it was Brigadier Gidinda, but that matter came from one Nongo. Nangathi ke owayemkhulu kulelo cala bobaphenyi kwa uBrigadier Gidinda kodwa ke mina kodwa lelo cala vele laphuma kwaNongo.
Before we move on, accused number 2 will come and tell the court that when you approach him with Sergeant Mabena, the late, you said to him, "You are Sianda Buteles, we are looking for you."
But when I go mlatkhosho we left to my majority can Sianda Buteles down
ano bolela nnete Bongane Sandi Sontanzi gore nka se re ke Sianda Buteles gore ke a tswa ke ntanzi. Bongane Sandiso Ntanzi.
Mr. Bongane Sandiso Ntanzi must just speak the truth. I wouldn't call him something else when I know he's Bongane Sandiso Ntanzi.
All right.
So Bongane Sandiso Ntanzi angalecha magama akasho kahle obuyazi ukuthi ngafika kuyena ayengimbize ngelinye igama ukuthi ngiyazi ukuthi uBongane Sandiso Ntanzi.
All right. With the leave of the court, my lord, I will supplement this evidence or this version. I have a correspondence in Kwanongo who is actually assisting us to obtain a relevant information regarding case number 163 of 10 2018. My lord, In the meantime, I have a copy, an extract from the data system that contains the details relating to case number 163 of 10/2018. I beg leave to hand over the copy to the witness for any comment on that copy, my lord, and to place the details on record.
Yes, Mr. Baloi, what's your view?
As a copy is there is in order, Lord.
Okay. That data, you say, is extrapolated from where?
From Kwanongoma, my lord.
Is it the police official
station.
police record?
From
data?
that's correct.
Okay, fine.
So, are you in possession of the copy of that extract?
Yes, I have it.
All right. Can you please, before we move on, confirm the cast number that reflects on the document?
Case number
Nongoma, case number 163 of 10/2018.
Nongoma 163 of 10 of 2018.
Can you please confirm the investigating officer of that case?
Rekupa ore wujo regeman muto obadia nyagishisho mo casing ill. On didn't move.
Mogane with Nongoma Detective Station 71859. I think the person number 71859-535 Sergeant El Mogane Zulu.
Solution Sergeant El Mogane Zulu, together with the some numbers. It's written Nongoma Detective Station, and with what appears as the first number, and it's written Sergeant El Mogane Zulu. Lapa upaloti Nongoma Detective Station and upaloti futhi ene bona sengathi number zomuntu izepoyesa zisemsebenzini futhi wasephalana Sergeant El Mogane Zulu.
So, do you confirm the station that reflects Nongoma?
Wadumelano, this is what we move the station, so we get the Nongoma. Yes, I do.
It also reflects accused. It said accused, then number 1. Do you see that?
I want to have a movie the number 1. I can see that.
The surname of the accused is Butelez. Do you see that?
Yes, I can see that. You're born.
The initials of the accused is OB. Do you see that? It's QB, sorry, man. Do you see that?
Yes, I can see that.
Remember, okay, let's just get into the details of this. The charge preferred against this accused was possession of unlicensed firearm. Do you confirm that?
Yes, I can see that it is written like that.
Can you further confirm? Can you please further confirm that this matter was finalized by a guilt, and the accused was sentenced to 15 years?
Wela ba mokhutsho una le molato ibile ba mo sentence ba mo file mengwaga ba mo kwebile 15. Yes, I can see that.
So you will agree with me that under this case number 163 of 10/2018 does not reflect the names of accused number 2, Mogane, Sandy Sontans.
That's a good place. I don't know if such a proposition can be put to the accused when all that we have, my lord, is just an extract without mentioning how many accused were there. It's mentioned here accused number 1 Butelezi. We don't know how many accused were there and as to when this matter was finalized.
Is that a plea? Wait. Is that a plea matter, or was it on trial?
Well, we don't know. All that stands here is the verdict. We don't know whether there was a separation, there was a plea of guilty and a separation of
separation, etc., etc.
Yes.
May I clarify that, my lord, as well as this accused, as it reflects number, it may also mean there was one accused. But what I asked the witness is whether on this extract that is before him, there is no name Ntanzi Mogane Siboniso Sandiso. That's what I'm asking.
Se ke ba nyakang gore o se tlhalose mora bona gore ka ba number 1 e tlhalosa gore latofaswa go 3 kapa e latofaswa gore ke latofaswa matho mara se re nyaka go se bontsha gore mo ga wa ngwadiswa Sandiso Ntanzi.
Indeed.
That is correct.
Hence, my lord, I requested that this version be provisionally accepted and subject to confirmation from J7s from Wanongoma and the relevant documentation. So the reason why I'm concerned about this extract is that the name of Ntanzi is not mentioned. The matter was finalized, and upon your evidence, you said this matter is not finalized.
Please, my lord, I think the proper way of dealing with this matter is to get that case docket so that we can see how many accused were there, what happened to the rest of the accused, because the document clearly states that this Buthelezi was accused number 1.
Was it? The document states
that this Buthelezi that my learned friend is referring to was accused number 1.
Yeah. Wait. He is referred to as accused number 1
Yes.
in that extract.
Yes.
He's not listed
As the only accused.
as Rachamokwatling, the only one. So
No.
there's not accused number 1. Maybe there's also number 2, number 3, number 4,
Yes.
number 5. Is that your submission, sir?
Yes, it says accused number 1, surname Buthelezi.
My lord,
Yeah,
it's easy to clarify this.
very easy.
Very, very
Where's the
simple.
proof? Just show the state the proof.
Firstly, let's get into the evidence of Sergeant Mogane. In your evidence in chief, you never mentioned of especially the charge. It's murder. It's not possession of unlicensed firearm only. You mentioned murder, which does not reflect on this extract.
Wena go mathomo a o fana go kwa go letse ka go bolaya and a ga o ngwalwa mo extract e le isore.
Once again, my lord, we don't know the circumstances. Could have been it was a plea and sentence agreement. This accused could have offered a plea on possession of firearm. It would be unfair to put that question to the witness whilst we don't know the exact circumstances.
Why don't we wait for the docket, because we're just rounding in circles now.
Thank you, my lord.
I can even come with a third supposition. It's possible that Buthelezi, that's not his name. You've heard of such cases.
It is further possible.
Yeah, I can come with another possibility also.
My lord, let us be genuine to the court. Sergeant Mogane came to testify in relation to case number 163.
Yeah.
He never furnished sufficient information. He had no docket when he arrested accused number 2, and he did not bring the same docket in court when the proceedings started. And I would request that the witness bring the docket so that we confirm all the contents of the docket and what was the charge preferred against those accused or against the person reflecting under case 163 of 10/2018. When can you bring that docket, Mr.
Le
Sergeant?
ka ning di document eo.
Ke tla check-a Brigadier Gininda ke ena a di swarang.
I will check with Brigadier Kinenda. He's the one that handles it. So kulma no Brigadier Kinenda, we are now part-time.
Can you also furnish further dockets that relates to Ntanzi, especially the drug case and the possession of unlicensed ammunitions?
Ugata le document jeri jeri wanchan for uzana yang and dance mo khese ya ho sora di tunya apeli ya DOE batch.
Ke tla ka le tsona.
I will bring them.
Thank you, Malota. With your indulgence, Malota,
Yeah, okay.
request this part of evidence to be
Stood down.
stood down pending those documents to be brought.
Okay.
Let us move forward. On the 16th of June 2020, when you arrived at Ntanzi's room, that's when you found Ntanzi with his Tswana girlfriend. He opened for you.
Ka di 16 June 2020 ha ulo ho jantanze o bana le girlfriend ya gagwe and ke na le boletši.
Ke nnete.
That is correct. Ya bunja.
That's the time when you informed him about the matter of Kwanongoma.
Ke mo o ile ngwa motša ka taba ya Kwanongo.
Ke nnete.
That is correct. Ya bunja ngimtshela khona indawo ngotaba Kwanongo.
You've explained his rights. We'll get into the rights that you have explained. Among other rights that you have explained, a right to remain silent.
So ila mtlhalosetša ditokelo tša gagwe and mo ditokelong tše wewe o mmotša le gore o na le tokelo ya go gomola.
Ke nnete.
That is correct. Ya bunja.
We further mentioned that inform him of his right of not remaining silent, and that evidence will be used against him during the subsequent trial. Is that
Gabe la
correct?
motho gore se a ka se bolelang se ka šomišwa kgatlhanong le yena go ga go bolelwa ka taba.
Ke nnete.
Yebo kunjalo umtshelile ukuthi uma esho ukuthize kungasetshenziswa eqhubeni kwecala lakhe.
And the last was the right to have his legal representative of his own choice. If he doesn't have, he can get a legal aid attorney or representative.
And hape la motho o na le tokelo ya go ba le moemedi ga a sena tšhelete ya go mo patela mmušo o ka mo fa moemedi a sa patelweng.
Ke nnete.
That is correct.
Were these the only rights you explained to?
Ke tšona fela tokelo tše le ngwa motlhalosetša ka tšona ke bona phela malungelo a mchazela wona.
Mtlhalo ke a ke mo di tsona na go sa le kwa rumong ya gagwe mare ke fitlha police station ka mmeletša ona ka moo.
Yes, that's what I told him while we were in his room. But then when we went to the police station, I read the whole rights for him. Yeah, we I'm sure when I was room in like, but I said, Mrs. Figure is going to say, Fudela wonke, Amalungelo.
All right. Now we are at the police station as per LL1, Exhibit LL1, which is an SAP 14 capital letter A, which is the notice of rights that you said you inform accused number 2. Is that correct?
I'm exhibition LL1, Ebon Chan, SAP 14, A, Ebon Chan, together, Jamila to find. How we are? That is correct.
Yes. Before you detained accused number 2, did you inform about the right after he was arrested to be charged within a period of 48 hours?
Kamera already sware mla to fetchwa wa bobedi le la motho hore una le tokelo ya gore ba motswalle di ora di 48 fela mara di sketcha fita le social motho mla to ga.
Ke nnete ga re di bala ka moka.
That is correct according to what I'm reading here. Yeah, but
Did you further informed him that if Because I believe it was Friday when you arrested him.
Ke nahana hore e be le Labohlano a tlo moswara.
But did you further inform him that if 48 hours falls within a weekend or a holiday, he must be brought to court on the court day? Did you explain that?
E le la mtlhase hore ha ile hore 48 hours e wela mo weekend o santse a tlise kgorong ka letsatsi le latelang.
a ke tlhalosa mare ke e badile.
I did not explain it, but I read it to him. Angizange ngimfundele ngimchazele yona kodwa ke ngayifunda.
As an experienced officer with more than 20 years, 21 years, accused is arrested on Friday. And if you understand what is 48 hours, do you know when did 48 hours lapsed from the day you arrested him?
Yale ka motho a na le mengwaga e fetang makgolo a mabedi a le mošomong. Lena le kwešiša 48 hours eo e le gore e felang.
Pele ke fetola go pela go checka gore na the 16th of June 2020 be la bokae.
Before I continue, I'd like to check what was the weekday of the 16th of June 2020.
I believe it was Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. It was, or Saturday. It was a holiday, June 16th holiday.
Mara wena gore ka la botlhano.
Eh?
So o ka la botlhano.
But you just said it is Friday. I just want to know specifically.
That's the reason why you wanted to verify that, because I remember the 19th was on Friday, 19th June, as per your.
I'm going to go to the 19th June, even Labotan.
All right. Sergeant Mogane, it has come to my attention that the 16th of June 2020, it was on Tuesday.
One hour, the 16th of June 2020, we love it. When I said to the spirit, 16th of June 2020, what was the spirit that you have?
So when does your 48 hours lapse?
48 hours
from Tuesday.
Galawit.
Fela Carvel holiday was a Thursday, ka Friday.
I'm not sure whether I'm putting it right, but then I think from Tuesday it ends on Friday. Understand.
So, according to what you have explained to him, if Friday is the last date, the next court date was on Monday.
Friday, fella, good court date ela telang, chetla ya koron. Ibele manda. That is correct. Yeah, but kunjalo uthi uma uthi phela 48 hours phela lesihlanu kusho ukuthi ke ilanga lokuyenkantolo lokuqala lalengaba umsombuluko.
Yes. But on that Monday, accused number 2 was not taken to court.
Ngakajajile la mantsaka mlatofatra obedi ga ishwa court.
So please, that is not correct, my lord. We've handed up exhibit all the proceedings of the Booking Court.
I thought you went to court, represented by a certain Mr. Mijiako.
Yes.
No. Yes, there is. Yes.
Hello?
My lord, may I proceed? May I
No. How can you proceed when he's objecting?
I'm clarifying this, the aspect.
Mr. Baloyi says your client appeared properly. Are you saying that's in court?
Yes, indeed.
So,
on the 22nd.
Unless he's wrong, then of course you clarify it with him.
My lord, accused number 2. All right.
It's exhibit RR, my lord.
What does it say? Just put it on record. Maybe Mr. Commissioner has forgotten it.
Maybe I'm confusing.
Just put it on record.
Because I was referring to LL. The first
RR is the charge sheet of Pukeng, CAS 118/6/2020. Investigating Officer Sergeant Mogane. The place of trial is Tlhabane, and the date of first appearance is 22nd June 2020. The accused is Mogane Sandison Tanzi.
So he appeared on 2020,
Yes.
which is a Monday according to you.
Yes.
Which is a?
Which should have been the Monday.
Is that a Monday? 2020.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
I
22nd, in other words, 22nd of June.
22nd June.
It was a Monday. Are you calibrating it correctly also, Mr. Ngomezulu?
Yes, my lord. Thank you very much.
20, yeah, fine.
There's an indication on that entry on MM1, on MM, Exhibit MM, for the 16th of June 2020, when accused was booked in at 2442.
Unane mo bontshang mo exhibition NM hore molatofatša o ile a bukwa ka what was the time again?
It's 2442. At Proteamont police station, according to MM, Exhibit MM. Yeah, approach.
Yes, yes.
Thank you, my lord, for your indulgence. My lord, may I refer the witness to Exhibit MM for clarity,
Re kopa re go exhibit MM
which bears the date of the 16th of June 2020.
e bontshang the 16th of June 2020.
Yes,
You see that?
Yes, Kid Village.
I am looking at it.
It's on page 1 of
Ke mo paging e mathomo.
Exhibit MM.
Mo exhibit MM mo paging e mathomo.
You see that?
Sorry, Marco.
I am still looking for it.
Oh, sorry.
What is the serial number?
The serial number is 467.
Yeah, TMO.
Now I have it here.
So you confirm that the date is the 16th of June 2020.
I netefatsa gore date mo mo ke the 16th of June 2020. That is correct. Yeah, but yeah, let's consider ukuthi leyo date ingumhla 16 June 2020.
Can you please go to the entry that you have, the record that you have made in terms of that exhibit?
We are mo kungwaleng mabuleli exhibit eo.
467-2242 in Transistor. Detective Sergeant Mogane of National Cold Cases Unit with one male suspect on Nongoma case, 160 of 10-2018, Mogane Ntanzi, SAP 1464-6-2020, SAP 14A 512-66765. Time of arrest doing 100 with no injuries. Contact number.
And there's a word transit And you further explain that word transit.
ba re ka tlhalosa lentswe leo la transit gore ra goreng
in transit la gore motho wa feta a dule nako e telele motho wa feta o ya home.
The in transit word implies that the person is just passing through, and is not going to be staying in that place for a long time.
Yes.
In transit,
Yes, in terms of the cast number reflecting the 163, it was the Nongoma case, not the booking case. You agree?
163 That is correct.
So if it reflects transit, he was supposed to be taken to Nongoma police station or to Nongoma court. Do you agree?
In transit, Nongoma police station, Nongoma court. That is correct. You have a finally which mark to a transit, who should a police station in Nongoma, normal, you sell it and can't do Nongoma, a manch.
If the next court date was the 22nd of June 2020, accused number 2 was supposed to be taken to Nongoma court, not Puking court.
Horo e sanji idula gape ka di 22 tša June 2020 o be sanji lore go ngwadwe ka gese go Nongoma e seng ya go Puking a bja
Ka ge šetše ke hlalošitše mathomong gore dikesa ra be di tše dintši go ile wa kala le gore re tlo Nongoma ke kgola ke tsona leng boelela.
Like I've already explained, said that there were many cases that we're dealing with, and then Nongoma is very far.
Sir, I'm concerned about 48 hours. I'll get into those cases that you allege accused number 2 was facing.
You will like 48 hours.
He was arrested on the 16th of June. He was not brought to Nongoma court as per cast number 163 of 10, 2018.
Nongoma 163 of 10, 2018.
Eventually, the 48-hour prescribed period lapsed.
And really, 48 hours, fair.
Aya fela ka gore ka le hlalošeditše re ile ra re mo place Fos Lorase ka ge šetše le gore ba ke kgole ka ba na le case ya Fos Lorase.
The 48 hours did not lapse. We decided we were going to place him in Fos Lorase because he also had a case there, because we felt that the Nongoma issue was very far. Yebo saka ngothi ke ngoba ke nelinye icala lase Fos Lorase ngosimise Fos Lorase ngoba indaba yona ngoma ayikude kakhulu.
It's even worse. Fos Lorase court did not place any matter on the roll.
Happily Fos Lorase court liona ipaleje gore ibeli taba e dulanga tjajile.
Are gane ebile a sela mathomo re ba le molati ya mfuto.
No, I do not dispute that, but this is not the first time that we have cases of this type. Yebo angiphingi kodwa ngakubona ukuqala siba namacala njengali.
So we are dealing with this case. We are dealing with the 48 hours that has lapsed after we have arrested accused number 2. More importantly is the right that we have explained to accused number 2 when you arrested him. That's very important.
No, rola 48 hours eling ya fita. Happily itikelo jele ngwa tlhabise jamla tfatsa ubiti.
Agagane mara ntanzi o ile court after he went to a court where he appeared. As go re mintšitše ka back door o ile court o mme Fos Lorase ya decided no. How that case ka kwa re tlo consider guy.
Well, we did take Mr. Danzi to court. We didn't take him there using a back door. But it was then decided that the Follow-Slaughter's case was the one that was going to be decided.
Sir, please let us be honest.
Honorable Lengit,
Phokeng Court, he was not charged with murder, neither charged with possession of drugs. He was charged, he was arrested and charged with possession of unlicensed ammunition.
pele e ke gopola botse pele re ya Phokeng re thomile court ya Foslorus.
If I remember correctly, before we went to Mogane, we started by going to the Follow-Slaughter's court. Singakayi ke Phokeng saqala uma ngikhumbula kahle saqala ngokuya enkantolo yase-Follow-Slaughter.
Yes, I'll not go back to whether the matter was placed or not, but let me just put it straight to you. On the 22nd of June, when you allege, because it denies that he appeared in court on that day, even if the charge sheet may reflect that, he denies that he was ever brought to court.
Wa gana gore ena ngela ishwa court ka tšatši leo la di 22.
The main concern of the defense is that when a matter was postponed on the 22nd of June 2020, the magistrate issued and signed a J7. Do you agree?
Bara ka ba tlo molato wa bušeditšwe morago ka di 22 magistrate o la sign a J7 wa dumela. I do agree with that. Magistrate wa sign a J7 emva ukuthi lihlefise wicala la.
The accused should or must be remanded to prison if bail was not granted. Do you agree?
Ga ile gore ga fa bail molato fa go sontshe a bušeditšwe tronkong ga o ya.
O be ke gopela gore mphe metsotso e metlhano gore ke kgone go ka re mo re mo tsa Foslorus le Phokeng ba kampana go no lebella botse go sa akanya go fa dibatho ke sa itsebeng.
I'd like to request for a slight adjournment so that I can look at these, because you are talking about two cases, Follow-Slaughter and Phokeng. So I just want to really gather my thoughts around it.
My Lord, the witness is requesting the matter to stand down.
Mr. Baloyi?
This is, I think it's a fair request. We can just adjourn briefly.
For how long?
Just 5 minutes, as the witness.
What's the time now?
It's 5 to 11. We're still about 20 minutes away from the normal short agenda.
How long do you need, Colonel?
When you got a minute to check in.
5 minutes.
5 minutes, my lord.
It's already past 5 minutes. Okay, let's adjourn for 15 minutes. 15.